to writing it or to written notation. But right now, we're trying to get them to internalize it and visualize it. All right, this is an activity to help in that process. All right, left to right. Each hoop represents one beat, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Or ta, 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 ta. All right. Now, I need some volunteers. I think we did this was anybody in the class the other day? We did something with this? Okay, good. Can I have 4 volunteers? Come up and stand inside of it. And actually, I jumped ahead of myself. Let's go and do this since I'm here. All right. Follow my hand, and we're gonna read the rhythm. So we'll do it on ta, 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 ta. Okay. Beat, beat, ready, go. Ta, 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 ta. Now, why did I do that with my hand? Why do you think?
So they follow what?
To follow the line, tracking, to be able to track, because they got to do that on music. So otherwise, if we just say ta 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 ta, they're just going to do what? Echo. They're going to echo. But if I get them to see that, that's why we're doing it. Let's do it one more time, and then we're going to change it up. Beat, beat, ready, go.
Ta 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 ta.
Good. Will you step out to the back? To the back. Yes. Well, you were not bad. You were exceptional. You were exceptional, so you get to step out. Yes. Yes. All right. What do you think this is going to represent? Yes. So we'll not make a sound. Just ta, ta, ta. Beat, beat, ready, go.
Ta ta ta.
Good. Step back. Step back. Beat, beat, ready, go.
Ta ta ta.
Perfect. Step back in. I need a friend to come up and join. Who would like to come? Anybody come?
Barbie. I'll come in.
Would you join here in this hoop with them? So make room for your friend. Now we have 2 sounds within one beat. Okay, we have to divide it in half. So it's going to be ta, ti, ti. All right, and that's the rhythm language we will use. Okay. Right now, before we even get to rhythm language, let's just do ba, ba, ba. Okay. Beat, beat, ready, go.
Ba 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 ba.
All right. Now this time we'll go ta, ti, ti. That's our 8th note. Beat, beat, ready, go.
Ta ti ti ta ta.
Good. Would you step out? Beat, beat, ready, go.
Ta ti ti ta.
Good. All right, so you can continue with that now. Would you take and do this strap? Okay. Now what's happening, she is tying 2 notes together. So now if we're tying 2 quarter notes together, 2 beats, it's going to equal a ta and another ta. So how many beats is that? We're counting 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. So that is half a measure. A half note. Chart up here. Whole note is the whole measure. Half of a measure is a half note. In fact, how about you 2 step out? And Amanda, would you, and you straddle. Okay, so now we have 2 half notes that make up the whole measure. All right, so we'll do ta, ta, beat, beat, ready, go. Ta, ta. Okay, you gotta get the visual. It's like a tie. Beat, do it one more time. Beat, beat, ready, go. Ta, ta. Very good. Step back in the first one. Would Barbie, come in the middle and straddle. Go back to your last beat. Let's read this one. Beat, beat, ready, go.
Ta ta ta.
Good. Rebecca, join her. Beat, beat, ready, go.
Ta ta ti ti.
Yeah, very good.
Would there be any advantage to then do it backwards right away?
Backwards.
Well, just see, as soon as you finish.
Okay. The problem is I'm reading.
You're trying to track.
I'm trying to get them to
Okay,
track from
yeah.
left to right.
Right.
And get used to reading it that way in
Yeah.
music, because I don't want to confuse
No,
them.
you're right.
So I'm building for the future. Yeah. It would be easier for me. I wouldn't have to run
Yeah.
it. Absolutely. Especially this time of day. How about you step back in this one
T.
Very good. Y'all are the advanced class, okay. Now, I meant to go to this other activity first, because foundational, before we even get to this, is just being able to listen and understand when patterns change, rhythmically or melodically. So, step out of the hoops, and I'm going to space these differently. Okay. Now, 4 people, 1 standing in each hoop, and if you're in these hoops, face those walls. If you're in those hoops, face the chalkboard or toward the people. Okay? And Rebecca, you get to sit out on this. Okay? Thank you. All right. I am going to clap or tap a rhythm, actually a quarter note, steady beat. Whenever I'm tapping this, you're always inside the hoop. When I change to anything else, you step outside the hoop. Okay? So inside the hoop is the steady beat. Good. Tricked you. Yeah, that was good. Now, I'm going to make it even harder. All right, that's younger children, just like I did it. Older children, they can do that after a little bit. They can do that pretty easily. So, anytime the pattern changes, if you're inside, you step out. If you're outside, you step in. Okay? So, in other words, if I'm doing this, and then I change to anything else, then step out. Okay, so go back in the hoop. This is a little harder. You have to concentrate. All right. I don't get where you can't see me what I'm doing. All right, you're just using your ears, I hope. Okay, here we go. Whatever I change, step out. That's good. It gets harder, doesn't it? That's harder than just knowing steady, positive inside the circle. So you have to really concentrate. But that's good for them to identify the changes. All right, very good. Now, 4 more volunteers. All right, the same thing. If you're in this hoop, face this wall, and that hoop face that way. Face opposite directions, in other words. Or you're not copying each other. Okay, I'm trying to understand. All right, if you're inside the hoop, your glasses on CD. These are dollars. I'm cheap. I go to Dollar Tree. All right, here we go. Yes. All right. Inside the hoop. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Inside the hoop, we're going to do. Oh wait, I do that. Can't get water. I gotta get something else. This is loud. I did this now. Let's choose what it's called. No, I mean wood. Maybe we can do that. Let me just use. Tell you what I'll do. Let me use my set. I didn't bring my set bells. My lunch was over with. I didn't go on a diet, so I had to lose the set. And I had 2 bags. I think think I told some people this. I had 2 bags, and one bag was completely full, the other one was 2/3 full, so then I crammed the clothes in that I could, and my backpack was like this, with the stuff I had to take out, and then some stuff had to stay in Montgomery. So, all right. Anytime I'm playing so and me, just enter the vibration. Okay, I can start now. That's inside the hoop. If it goes to anything else, step outside the hoop. Okay? Inside the hoop. Oh, that's too much. Hang on. We're out of order. That's two. I was in my head, I'm singing so, and I'm getting a beat in there. That's terrible. All right, step back inside. I'm sorry. Let's start over. Not too bad. That's not needed classes. All right, here inside the hoop. That's better. Y'all did good. Y'all treated you because I changed the rhythm. Okay, the pitches is really what I was most concerned about. But I changed the rhythm. That's good. All right, this time, if the pattern changes, period, just walk back and forth. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, this is the beginning pattern. Okay, I'm getting back a second. Anytime the pattern changes, if you're inside the hoop, step outside. If you're outside the hoop, step inside the hoop. Does that make sense? So I'll repeat the pattern several times. But if anytime it changes, don't worry about so and me being inside the hoop. Okay? Make sense? Start inside the hoop one more time. I didn't mean to trick you completely. I was just trying to make it a little harder. All right, here's the inside. This is the first pattern. Yeah, good. It is harder. It is harder. It's much harder. It is much harder. If you're standing there, it is harder. And especially these bells on there. It's better on step bells. But it's developing listening. It's developing that. All right. Good listening. Walking a pattern. Do this for me. Somebody at 20 minutes till the hour, wave your hands, okay? Or let me just set my alarm.
I got you.
Well, somebody do it. Mine is set on stopwatch. I can get it off. Okay. Walking, if we're going to do a melodic pattern, okay? Let's pretend I'm still in Oxford. Normally I would have do re mi on here, but I'm going to save time to show you. This is do to me. Okay? So let me find the key. Ready? That's hard for kids. That's it. They have to do this. I knew that one. I've got some smaller hoops. I knew that one. I do. Seriously, I do. I have some that are they're a little smaller, and I can skip. I can't skip it. Maybe I can do it this way. I know what to do. Here we go. This is the way I've done it before. 4 points. All right, ready?
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, sol, mi, do, mi, sol.
Good. I'm gonna add la. All right, here we go. Ready?
Do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, re, mi, do, mi, sol.
Good. Now, we're going to create harmony. I need 3 volunteers. If you don't mind. Stand in do. And I need a me. Anybody? Or tell you what, stand behind me. Stand behind. And I need one more. So, stand behind me. Okay. We're going to divide the room into, this will be a little bit harder with fewer people, but I think we can do it. All right, so 3, group 1, 2, group 2, 3, group 3. All game? Okay. All right, we're going to all sing do for now. Ready?
Do,
And let's all sing me together now.
mi, sol.
Good, good. Now, we're going to add on. So group 1 will be do. Okay, ready? And sustain.
Do,
Step again. Step out. Good. See, beginning of harmony. Beginning of teaching harmony. And they visualize it. We're leaving this out. For me, that helps me from visually. And there's a big step between one to the next. You know, it's not, now if you want to get technical on half steps and whole steps and all that, it doesn't, visually, it doesn't show that. All right? But it does show you've got to step up. Okay, or you got to step down, or you got to skip up, or you got to skip down. So, great visual. Very good.
Are
Thank
these
you.
music emotions?
I'm sorry?
Are these music emotions? Or can you just randomly?
I don't know if they got them for me, but I ordered mine from, I just went online and I said, because I just said Hula-Hoops, whatever, like multiples, you know, like I could get them in bulk. And it wasn't Oriental trading, but something like that. And I just found the cheapest price. They sold them in a box of, I think, 10 or something like that. And they were cheaper than buying them individually. And I
You
can't
could
remember.
also make them match the color of the
Yes,
boom light.
yes. And we've done that.
Oh, there
Yes,
you go.
she is exactly right. You can boom whack. Yes, absolutely.
So how much were 10?
Pardon?
How much were 10 when you bought them in the box?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Maybe, I don't know. I'm sorry. That's something. We bought them several years ago, so 3 or 4 years
They're
ago.
probably 4 times as much.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they probably are. Everything has, Yeah, since 2020, everything's much more expensive. Okay. Reading, do that. Oh, I know what we do. Let's do something easier that takes a lot of thought. We're going to do Hula-Hoops, and this requires no great musical knowledge. Let me grab another hoop. Everyone gets to play.
Hey, almost looks like, the Olympics.
The Olympics. Yeah. I'm a complicated. All right, what we will do is when the music is played on musical chairs, you're walking around the hoops. So you're going around the hoops. When the music stops, and we're not worried about walking to the beat. You could, we're not. Music stops, step inside a hoop. More than one person can be in a hoop. Okay, it's called pack-a-hoop. So the idea is you're going to work in partners or work in as a team, because I'm going to take hoops away. And the idea is not to lose someone. All right, you want to keep them in. So the kids are doing this. I think we're past COVID enough now we can do this. I quit doing it for a while because of that. But I think now I'm able to do it again. So if you don't mind, if you want to join us, come and circle around.
Pack-a-hoop.
Pack-a-hoop. Okay, when the music starts, we'll start walking and we'll go down. All right, let's go. Music stops, stand inside the hoop. Very good. Oh, we have friends. Now you friends, yes. All right, you would mind that. Now this time, you can slide those feet a little closer if you like. All right, walk again. Here we go.
Does my friend get in my same hoop?
No. Doesn't matter which hoop you get in. You just get in a hoop. All right. Very good. You just step up. All right, play continues. All right. Everybody in a move. Oh, see, it's easy right now. You would step out. Getting on. It gets a little more interesting when you two would step out. I'm going to go ahead and take away two. Okay. Here we go. As long as your feet are in, we're good. I forgot to do this when we were reading rhythms, 2 rhythms a while ago. This time, rather than we're standing in there and I'm telling you how many are who and all that good stuff, I'm going to clap a rhythm. You work together as a team and form that rhythm. Okay?
Oh, have fun.
So figure out how many you're going to need and all that kind of good stuff. So Barbie, you be the team captain, all right? You're going to help organize them. Or you can advocate and choose somebody. I don't care. All right, here is the rhythm. Okay. Now this time, Barbie doesn't have to show you exactly. I'll just move there when it's wrong, fix it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So in other words,
If it's wrong, fix it, or is
yeah, if they don't get, if it's wrong, if you think it's wrong, you didn't fix it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Gotcha? All right, step out. This will be a little easier too. Okay? So y'all just move quickly. Very good. Right. All right, step out.
If you step in, Barbie, you step in.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. All right. The way I did this with the children. We did it at the end of the year as a game, and we were in the gym because at that time we were just doing all kind of fun game stuff. So I did a bunch of hula-hoop things, but I had 2 teams. So they would, the hoops were in the middle, like here and here. And actually, rather than me clapping it, I had pictures. I had pictures. So I said, move to this. So move to that real fast. Very good. Okay. And so whichever team could move to the pattern the fastest got the point. Okay. And they were actually moving like we were half court. Okay, so I have a mid-court, and I had 1 pattern. And I said, ready, go. And their team, whichever team got in their pattern the quickest, they had, I had 4 hoops over here, 4 hoops over here. So whichever team got to their pattern the fastest, or quickest, whatever, quickest, their team got the point.
Were they like back and bunches?
Oh, yeah, just like we're doing. In other words, half court, so half court this way, team 1 over here, team 2 against that wall, 1 set of hoops here, 1 set of hoops on the other side, and I would show a pattern, like 1, 2, ready, go. And then their team would, and I had a team captain, so the team captain always had the prerogative of fixing it. They figured it out together, is what I'm saying. But whichever team got in position the quickest and correctly got the point. So I love competition. So makes it adds a little extra element to it. Okay, rhythm. Let's see here. Also, just like we were doing pack a hoop, you can number the hoops like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or beyond 6 if you got a bunch of kids, and you use a dice. If you have a lot of kids, use 2. Toss it, add it up, or excuse me, you're walking around the hoop. Before the music starts, I had to do this while I had to think. You toss the dice. All right, it lands on a 4. Okay, they're going to walk around. No. I'm telling you, totally wrong. I get my brain together in a minute. They're walking around the hoops. They're going to pack a hoop, or they're going to get inside a hoop. It doesn't matter. There's plenty of hoops for kids to get in. But I have a number. And then either I toss or the opposing team tosses, if you're in teams, tosses the dice. And whichever number comes up, those kids are out. So whatever's left, if you're doing teams and doing competition, that's the number of points they got that round. Does that make sense? And so you can play that as long as you want to.
So now, you add that to the team number got 6.
No, I would do, well, the way I did it is, all right, number 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, number 6 down here, whoever was in that one had to step out and they're out of the game for the next round, or for the points. And then if there were, say, 4 kids left, that's the number of points they got. rather than the rolling.
And how is that music? I'm lost.
Because I'm playing songs that I want them to learn. Like the one just then, it's the beginning of, it's a song that we're reinforcing. It's either when I'm reinforcing memory work or I'm letting them listen to it before I'm going to teach them melody, that kind of thing. Yes, good question.
And they're just actively listening to it, either waiting for the stop or waiting for the.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
can hear it many times.
Yes, and you're hearing it many times. You're hearing the tune many times. So at least they're learning the melody. And at the end of the year, the thing with the running but now that was musical because they were reading rhythms. But this would not, end of the year, this would just be a fun thing if I did with music. You know, because I'm not teaching a song about that. It'd be reviewing a song maybe. Which is good, go for that. Okay. We're going to do an instrument activity. And everyone can play. Can I get a help? If you would grab, let's see, how many people do we have? Okay, 4, 7, 8. Let me use these. I need them a little bit, but I will do them. Okay, now it's enough for one person, right?
Yes.
All right. Now, come help me. Play an instrument. And each. Inside of it. Just one instrument inside of it. Alright. That goes. Just those are 2 spots. This goes to that. That's what I was trying to figure out. Sorry. I need 3 more. This is in one side, one hoop. Alright, I need 1 more. Right. Oh, yeah. Alright, you can put this in one. Okay, I would demonstrate the instrument first. So, tambourine, harken plays the way I do it. I'm going to have a rhythm. They're going to read the rhythm when the music stops. Everybody gets behind the hoop, and I'll say, ready, go. They read the rhythm with their instrument. So, cowbell, harken play. So you hold it with your left hand, play with your right hand. You want to hit on this part. Okay? Wood block, more familiar. Foot harken play. Shaker rag, a little different. African instrument. Again, pardon? Okay, thank you. All right, so I forgot what you call that. Okay. And ratchet. Driver slap. You know how to do that. And this, use your imagination. Whatever. Okay? All right. Let's all stand around. We'll do this a couple times for the last time. So don't pick up an instrument yet. Just stand on the outside of the hoop. We're going to circle around as in musical chairs. When the music stops, make sure you're standing behind the hoop. Pick up your instrument and wait till I say, ready, go, and you'll play the pattern over here. Okay? All right, here's some music. Okay, stand behind the hoop, get your instrument, or you can stand inside the hoop. All right, just make sure you got an instrument. Okay, 1. Everybody know how to play it? Okay, that's okay. Like this. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. They would, I'll be good with time. And then again, use them like sticks. Okay. Beat, beat, ready, go. 1, 2, put them back. Here we go, let's do it again. Right. Okay, ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Good. You can keep playing as long as you decide. We're going to move on. Stay down here, except somebody grab some instruments and put them on the table. And then everyone needs to pick up a little hoop with your left hand and hold it like this. Okay? Okay? Put it in the left hand. And face in, we're going to make an oval or something. Okay. All right. Oh, here. You'll need one.
Steps. I just took my steps for the day.
I love it.
I 4 hours and it's 18 steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Your hula-hoops in your left hand. Your neighbor grabs the other part of the hoop with their right hand. So you're making the circle. Okay. All right. So our oval is fine. Okay. Now, tell you what I'm going to do because I need it to be smaller anyway. Is you connect there and you step out because we're going to play a game. And I need one more person to step out. Did you step out?
Sure.
Or here we got it. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Thank you. All right. What's going to happen? You people over here move in just a little bit. You all move this way. Yeah, there we go. And let's go high, low. High. The ones I want to keep the blue up, purple down, yellow up, purple down, green up, orange down. Good. Now, when the music plays, I want you to do this. Okay? These two are going to walk around a circle, but you're going to be on opposite sides. And I did candy when we did it before, but we're just going to have an idol in the middle. And when the music stops, the two people are trying to get in, rushing in, and get the idol. Okay?
So we cross through the hoops?
You cross the loop. You gotta have to go through the loop. Okay? All right. But now, when the music, we're doing this as the music is moving, but when the music stops, we will stop. Okay? We will freeze. We'll make it a little easier right now.
We can't block
Yeah. Okay. All right, let me know. All right, here we go. Ready? You're going to compete against me. Okay. All right. Move to that side. We're not bunched up. Okay? Got it? Now, normally it would have been candy, so they got to keep the candy.
Oh, that's cool.
They keep the candy. All right. Here we go. Gotta go through the hoop. All right, choose a replacement. All right, take your spot. All right. Anything else?
Well, you're kind of singing the song when you go too, so you're learning the
Oh, yes, you're listening to the song.
Uh-huh.
Again, this is one of those activities I use at the beginning of the year because it's fun, it's energetic, but also they're listening to a song that we're going to probably learn at a later time. Okay?
Is
Doesn't
it-
necessarily be that week or the next week, but soon, sometime we're going to do that within the semester. That helps internalize that melody, beat, etc. And it's just a fun
Sorry.
thing. Pardon?
Is it harder to keep the beat with the children?
Yes.
This way?
They will be not as
Okay,
good as
that's
you,
what
I
I
promise. Even my older kids are not as good as you are. And to begin with, I first came up with a game, which is adapted from a PE type game I saw on Pinterest. And I added a musical element to it. If you, to begin with, I just had them stationary. And I had one high, one low, just to make it interesting. One high, one low. And they stayed one high, one low. So then when they were walking around, unless they were really agile, they didn't jump through this one, they had to find the low one.
Yeah.
So we didn't make it a steady beat thing, we just made it, you know, and then as we were doing it, it evolves. You know,
Yeah.
it evolves. And so as we were doing it, I'm thinking, ooh, you're gonna make it more challenging if they're going high, low, here with the hoop. So that was another reason to do it that way. While we're standing here, let me show another visual. Hold this hoop. And let me, all right, if we were pretending this is the level, okay, hold it like that. The level of so, okay? So, and then hold it a little higher. There we go. Let's do that so. Good. And if I move down here, now if I did now I might add the midi, okay? But it's another visual, another way to do visuals with high and low. I forgot about that. I use that. That's not on your handout. It's just one of my
Can
favorite
I
things.
just share one thing?
Yes.
In Nashville, where my child and grandchild lived, she went to a birthday party, Mama, that was 66, Manny Petty, and they also then had, that was not too bad, they had these cute little things on it that were their favors, and then they toasted with champagne glasses, and, I mean, it's a little, okay, I didn't kidding until they got Baptist wouldn't have done that. Teaching the kids to drink on it, but this is the point of my telling it.
Yes.
Next year, because you can imagine how expensive that was for all those kids to get manicures and pedicures and those little, robe things that people wear in their, their cities. But what about if I volunteer my daughter, she can save money, and I will be the entertainment and do all of that.
And then, oh yeah, that could be the party favor. Take the hook and palm. Because even if the hook is $3 or $4,
I mean, y'all
that's a
are
whole lot cheaper than
spending
normal.
so much on those awful.
You're exactly right.
That's right.
Absolutely. You know, a lot of times it's the simple things that kids love.
That's
I mean, they love all this too for, all
Well,
this.
it's so different. This
Yes,
would be
yeah.
so different in
Absolutely.
anything they ever went to.
Do it all circular, have little plastic bangle bracelets and round candies or
Oh,
round
there you
candies.
go.
Donuts.
Sue,
Oh, there you
I'll go
go.
with the round thing.
Yeah.
Not with the round stuff.
Yeah,
Hey,
oh,
look, they
that's
could be little
brilliant.
angels or something.
I love it. Hey, that could be your kickoff for choir too. Circle in for choir. Circle up for choir. Circle up for choir. Whatever. We used to, years ago, some of you have been doing it a long time like me. You remember the days when we did the huge kickoff things?
Yes.
Woo, woo. And we don't do those anymore. But those theme things, it was a lot of fun. But I remember we did Follow the Yellow Brick Road of Music. Jane Birdshaw from Alabama had come up with a thing. And so Wizard of Oz thing. And our whole Family Life Center, we made into a room that represented something from Wizard of Oz.
Wow.
Not paper stringers, garbage can stringers. In one room is the Black Forest, music playing, and they're weaving their way through. Another room was the giant bubble, and we had rhythm instruments going in there, and they're playing music from keeping steady beats. So they rotated through all these different, and there was, I don't know, 10, but we had a 10-man and all that stuff. The youth dressed up for those. Then they ended up in the Emerald City, which was a gym, and we had hung metallic green streamers to the center of the room, and we had floodlights going, and it was, I think now, how crazy we were. But we were. You were young and didn't know
And
it
you
yet.
need something for the kids to focus on. They're
Oh, yeah.
all like this
stuff like this, and use that just.
Like,
Absolutely.
Okay, have a seat, I'll see you, let me just kind of wrap it up. Oh, I do want to show you one thing over here. If you were teaching, say, a hymn or a song, and they're kind, this is early on, they don't really know the song. I need, for now, give me 4 people, one in front of each student, okay? And I'll tell you what we're going to do, just kind of kneel down, those that can kneel down in front of me. All right, what's going to happen is, when I say go in a minute, when I start the recording, this is a hymn. You're going to do it much faster than you know the hymn. But there's a phrase of the hymn in each tune. And they have to flip it over and then get it in the correct order also. So in other words, make it where I can read it from this side. Does that make sense? All right. So if you know it to begin with, you can go ahead and everybody can flip at the same time, and you can be working. But wait till the music starts. Hang on. I know who the competitors are here. All right, just a second. Wait till it starts singing. Oh, go ahead. You can turn up. You can turn them face up. Go ahead. In the intro, you turn them face up. But don't put them in order. Okay, go. All right, keep your hands up.
Oh no! I can't sing! I can't!
All right, you got to put it in order. Children that don't know these hymns like we know the hymns, it takes them long, okay? It will take them a little bit. And I replay it. But then after we do that, then we move to, maybe not that first week, but we move to, and they would have been in teams, not just one person. And I had these spread out around the room rather than side by side. And so say there are 3 people working on each hoop. At the end, after they've heard it several times, we have group 1 saying, praise to the Lord, the Almighty, the King of creation. Group 2, oh my soul, praise Him, for He is thy health and salvation. Green group. For He who did, now to His temple draw near. Purple. Praise Him in glad and only that group sings their phrase. Okay, everybody doesn't sing it. You move to that, but you're trying to make that part concrete. Help them learn that phrase. And then you can swap it around. You know, a different color. Okay, and play the game again. Flip them over, play the game again. They're learning the other phrases, but they don't have to concentrate on that one phrase.
And you mix them up.
I mix the cards.
I mean, like start here in the song.
Oh, sometimes, not really. Most of the time I don't. When I'm teaching it, I don't. But if they're having a problem with the phrase, I do isolate the phrase. Absolutely. But that's kind of like, were any of you in this previous session? I can't think of her name.
Dr. Hollingsworth.
Yes. Anyway, she was talking about teaching whole song method. Now, one of the many things she talked about, but the whole song, well, you're in there, Marie. But my understanding of what she said was, but letting the children listen to the song while we're doing different things, not doing motions with it, etc. But they're learning the whole song rather than phrase by phrase by phrase, but a lot of times it's the way we teach. And that with some children with learning issues, they seem to catch that better. They get the whole picture rather than pieces of the puzzle. I hadn't thought about that. That's a new concept to me. But she said more complex songs, it doesn't work as well. You know, these were simple songs. But a hymn, you probably could. Yes. So you experience it, if you've heard it a bunch of times before you ever have to sing it. Because see, if I was teaching this my normal method, I would zero on this phrase. Because it's the hardest phrase.
Yeah.
And this is the same, basically, and this is the same. I think there's the last word difference. On the end of the phrase it goes down. And I think these two are, no, hang on. These two are exactly the same. These are exactly the same. So you've learned the melody. These two are different. But this is the hardest one. This is the hardest phrase, okay? So I would probably teach it first. It's my normal method. But,
If I can say something, thinking of my children, one thing that I do is maybe combining what you're doing, what Dr. Hollingsworth was saying, would be interesting because maybe not all children know the hymn. So to make maybe the playing field level, I would maybe, okay, let's listen to this. So they will listen,
right,
not really knowing what's going to happen. Pay attention to the words.
right,
So that would be kind of the first level.
right.
And then everybody has a chance, because they have amazing memories. Kids
Oh, yeah, they
can
do.
just-
They do.
And then the next thing may be, have them work without necessarily trying to be the fastest. Listen again, can you organize the words
Right.
in the hula hoop? Now, then it becomes the.
Then you do the
Now,
competition
then,
after.
that will make, then we will have to play that over.
That's true.
Like so
That is
sang.
true.
That's a good idea.
And people that do know a hymn, it would be impossible for them to be beat. I
Right.
mean, to win
Right.
if they didn't know.
Right.
But this way, everybody would kind of, they
Yeah.
had the same chance because they had heard that kids memorize things so fast.
That's a good idea.
But that's a
good idea.
very good idea too.
And many times I do this on a lot of listening things. I have the kids close their eyes and just listen. That way they're not looking at papers, they're not doing whatever. Sometimes I'll have them shake the like, praise to the Lord, you know, shake the melody with your hand as you're listening. Doesn't matter if they get it exactly right or anything like that, but at least they're listening for highs and lows and how the melody is moving, just a general direction of the melody. And that's helping them internalize, and it's giving them something to do with it. Also, rather than just sitting there listening and zoning out. So focus. Okay. Thank you all. So how's our time?
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, 1 minute.